Garden Warfare 3. It's a game that doesn't exist, and if we're being honest, probably never will. Despite that, I've seen a few videos floating around talking about some ideas people have for a Garden Warfare 3, and after watching a few of these videos, it's inspired me to come up with my own ideas to throw into the mix. So anyways, with all that said, let's get right into this. Starting off, we have Crossplay. I can't tell you how many times I've wanted to play a game with a friend from school, to then find out we can't because the game doesn't support crossplay. It's incredibly annoying, and not having to worry about this issue would be really nice. I do understand that there are some complications though because of cheaters on PC, and having those cheaters get onto console lobbies would be not good. So my idea to sort of fix this is to have a setting to turn on crossplay. This setting would be automatically turned off unless you join a lobby with one of your friends that's on a different platform. Anyways, I was saying how the PC version could potentially have issues with cheaters, so for Garden Warfare 3, why don't we have an anti-cheat that actually works? I don't want the anti-cheat to completely remove mods though, because they're actually pretty cool to have. So my solution to this is to only allow mods in private lobbies with your friends. Speaking of private lobbies, let's increase the size of those from 4 to 24 players. I say this because being able to host a private lobby with a bunch of your friends would be really fun. It would also be perfect for YouTubers that want to set up their own private events. Another thing that would be perfect for YouTubers is a streamer mode. By streamer mode, I mean just a setting you can toggle on to hide your name. My idea of implementing this is to have two different modes. Mode 1 just makes your name anonymous so that other players in your lobby don't know it's you, and Mode 2 does the same, but it also hides the name of everyone on your screen so that it's harder for people to stream snipe you. Something else that would be nice for YouTubers, at least for me, is a cinematic replay mode. What I mean by this is a way you can rewatch your previous games in a cinematic view, similar to the feature Fortnite has. The next thing I want to talk about is limited time game modes. Personally, I think the Town Hall from Garden Warfare 2 should make a return, but with a few changes. Instead of only having one game mode a month, there would be one every week. This gives the developers the opportunity to take the best game modes from Battle for Neighborville and Garden Warfare 2 and mix them together. They can maybe even make some new game modes as well. Since we're on the topic of game modes, let me show you what permanent game modes I'd like to see. Team Vanquish and Turf Takeover do not need any explanation since they're the most popular game modes. Suburbanation and Gnome Bomb I feel are pretty fundamental even though they're not as popular as the previous two. Garden and Graveyard Ops have been in the past 3 shooter games and I don't see a reason to not include them. And mixed mode is just convenient to have, so we'll also be including that. Moving on, I'm now going to go over some features from the past few games that I think should return. Starting off with character variants. I've never really played Battle for Neighborville, and the character upgrades do seem like a cool idea, but I prefer variants so much more because it gives you so many more different characters to play as. One thing from BFN that should return though are the character presets. These are super useful because you can change all of your upgrades and customizations with just a click of a button, instead of having to do it all manually. The last thing that I'd want to have is the return of Rux. I don't have much to add to this, I just think he's iconic and should return. Anyways, those are all of my ideas for if a Garden Warfare 3 were to ever happen. If you agree or disagree with any of them, feel free to say so in the comments, or even make up your own ideas. But that's all I gotta say, so I hope you have a great rest of your day. See ya!